Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been a couple weeks. I believe I left off at prompt 5 for DEPHEMEREMBER. I finally got it after 2 months almost. I've been making stuff, but I also have started school, and so I'm just now going to show all the prompts that I made. Okay, so like I said, I left off at coffee and button card, and the next prompt is napkin image and tag. And so this is my version of Louisa Heinzel's. The big difference is the color of the acrylic. She had white, and I ran out of white, so I used something called portrait pink, which I thought would be like really light. It ended up being darker, which is fine, because then I found this Christmas paper that went really well with it. Also, she had wooden letters, and she had matching buttons, but this is what I had, and this is my version of Louisa Heinzel's prompt number 6. This one was a little more difficult. This is 49 Dragonflies version of the prompt number 6. She had paper dolls, which I did not have. I did have vintage images from a book that I had bought, so I cut them out. And I don't know if you can tell, but I cut around the flower to make it seem like he's actually digging out the flower. And I didn't have, like, she had cogwheels and stuff like that. And so I just kind of made do with what I had. And so that's that. And I like that version, so I wanted to make a cooler version as my version of it. So I have this girl. She actually was originally holding an umbrella, and I cut that out and had her holding one of the flowers that she's standing behind, sitting on this bird who's eating out of this blender. And then I just picked some washers or whatever, and so this is my cool, and this was fun. I like this. All right, so that's prompt number 6, which is done, and then we're going on to 7, which is safety pin postage stamp. And so this is Louise Heinzel's version. She had special safety pins also, which I did not have, and she also had vintage postage stamps, which I have a postage stamp catalog that I just cut out. It's basically like a magazine, and I just put it on cardstock to use that. So anyway, like I said, all I had was bulb pins and regular safety pins. So this is my version of Louise Heinzel's. And this one. These little butterflies I got at the Dollar Tree a while back, and I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they're cute, so I got them. And I looked out and had this project to do it with. And then this is my version of 49 Dragonflies. She had vintage fabric and all that, which I don't have. I just used what I had and made the best of that. So there's that one and this one. And then my version of the safety pin postage stamp is actually, I made a huge one. This is file folder, and so I used that. This actually was just the paper that was protecting the desk, but it got stuck. And I was like, oh, how great. I have a pocket now. So, and then I don't know what these are called. I just know I've seen them before somewhere or something similar, and I just was like, this is cute, so I'll make that. This is actually a face mask. It's the top layer of a three-layer face mask. Yeah, so that's that. And then I made this. This is what it was originally supposed to be like, just like a journaling place. So yeah, And I have a charms down here. And yeah, so that's my version of that. I said this might get a little tangled up though. Alright. So then prompt number 8 was Snow Woman and Paper Doily. And this is Louisa Heinzel's leftover postage stamp for Louisa. Okay, the Snow Woman and Paper Doily. This is what my version of hers is. And then this is my version of 49 Dragonflies. And then what I did was I followed Louise Heinzel's Paper Doily tutorial, and I made basically like a paper doll snowman. But what ended up happening were just only 2 of them were stuck together, so I just cut them all apart, and I did each person a different gold shimmer watercolor, and glued like the big doily and the small doily, and then I even made a smaller doily for the hat, and I drew their faces because I felt like being artistic. So this was gold, and this one's champagne. This was the white one, I can't remember what that is. This one was silver. This one was bronze. And this one was copper. So that's my version of Snow Woman and Paper Doily. And I guess you could like put something on the back and make it like a journaling card. I'm not sure what you would do with them. So prompt number 9 is tea envelope. And so this is my version of Louise Heinzel's. She actually had a I'm gonna have to be careful and re-glue those. She had a stamp and I didn't, so I just hand wrote it. And then this is 49 Dragonflies, my version of 49 Dragonflies. This is my coffee dyed paper. Hers was much lighter. Also, I had pretty much had to draw that and all the draw the flower and stamp because she had a cogwheel, and I had to improvise a lot of stuff on this one. And then here are her 2 littler envelopes, my versions of. And then so I handmade this envelope, and I just wanted something, stamped it, and this is a rub-on transfer, and I put these little pearls on there with fabric glue, but I'm not sure, they're a little tall, they might not survive, and I don't think I have a needle small enough to sew them, but I'm gonna stamp that. And I just thought that was cute. But I also have these mini die that makes envelopes, and so there's the bigger version of the mini and like a micro mini. And so here's one. It's a tiny bird that I cut out a long time ago, and with face mask and gold embellishment. This is a rub-on transfer, and that's a sticker. And then it's a bit of lace, and this is from a scrapbook. This bird with gold, and these are all gold embellished. I mean gold, you know, I went over it with gold. And then these are the micro mini ones. It's just a bit of black lace and a sticker, and then I put a little tiny card. It's that napkin on a book page. I just thought it was cute to have something in there. There's 4 of these, so. And my tea, part of it is a tea bag on music paper. So this is a button, and then to cover the knot in the back, I put cover it with a music note. This is just the old overlay face wash that I dried avocado dyed and cut in the shape of a heart. And that is a face mask that I put a little bit of glitter on. And so those are the mini ones. And that's my version of 9. And then finally, 10 staple tuck spot. This is my version. I didn't think I would do Louisa's because she literally took apart staples and put them together, but I had some extra time, so that's what I did, and this is my version of hers. And this is my version of 49 dragonflies. I literally didn't have, these are leaves of fake flowers. Yeah, so there's that. And then I did make my own stamp so I could copy her tree. It's out of foam, but I didn't have the Tim Holtz cogwheels and stuff. I did find some that I could trace, and so these are just paper ones. Fabric, and she had really cute gold staples that she used on this and this, and I don't, so I just used regular. And she had like, I think either like vellum is really crinkly paper, which I don't have. This is just paper that I had put in between while I splattered so it wouldn't get on everything, and it turned out really pretty. And then this is my version of the staple tuck spot. I used the staples as decoration and just stapled everything. This is probably something that would have to be glued in as opposed to having something. The scrapbook paper. This is the paper that I wiped the excess watercolor on, and then same thing with this for splattering, and that is a rub-on transfer that I had, and a ribbon I had used, little leftover ribbon that I'm gonna use as a tab to open. And so it's really simple, easy, and so it is the 24th, but I'm on number 10, so I'm 14 days, 2 weeks behind. Then it's probably gonna keep going because, like I said, I just started school last week or the week before. It's going on the 3rd week. So yeah, I guess whenever I have time to show what I've done, I will do that. All right, have a great day.